Today is the 23rd of October. So I'm going to read to you Psalms 23. And it reads, "The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He makes me lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside the still waters. He restores my soul. He leads me in the paths of righteousness for his name's sake. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for thou art with me. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me. You prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies. You anoint my head with oil, my cup runneth over. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever." I didn't know what I was going to read this morning, and I realized it was the 23rd. Even after I did another video with my dog. Thank God gives us promises. Do not fear the world. That's what he tells us in this. That we're anointed for him. Because we are anointed, goodness and mercy shall follow us all the days of our lives. He knows that we live in an evil place. But he tells us, fear no evil, for he is with us, in us. Not easy at times. Lord knows I've had plenty of fears. There was a time in my life before I came to God. I don't think I was scared of anything. And when I was, when I look back, I used it. I used that fear to overcome the obstacles that I was in at the time. And I fought my way through it. We have an advocate who fights our battles. Vengeance is mine, saith the Lord. And when you give your life to him, seek solemnness. Be solemn. Be humble. If a problem arises and it's right here, still seek humbleness and be kind. And now if it's here, well, you're going to have to do what you got to do. But you'll never lose if you're not in the wrong. A wise guy told me that one time. I used to get into a lot of fights in school, and I get suspended and expelled. And my stepdad would make me go to work with him. Well, you're not in school, you might as well go to work. And the day finally came whenever I would just go to school and then I would leave. And he knew it. So he tells me one day, he says, "Why do you even get on the bus?" He goes, "You get on the bus, you ride it to the schoolhouse, and then you leave." He goes, "Why don't you just drop out of school and get yourself a job?" That's exactly what I did. I got my first job when I was 15. I had a learner's permit for driving because I was in driver's ed. I got a job driving, and I would deliver washers and dryers and refrigerators and stuff like that from one side of town to the other. And I'd drive all over the place in this little Ford Ranger. That's what I used to deliver stuff. But yeah, I had my first job when I was 15. And my boss was a weirdo. And I didn't really realize it at the time. But now that I look back on it, he was pretty strange. But I didn't know any better, you know. I didn't really. I was kind of a I wouldn't say lost cause, because it's our experiences that bring us to where we are today. And it helps us to build other people up with the things that we've been through and overcome. We have a God that loves us, and sometimes He knows what it takes to get us on the right path. And you know, for many years I blamed everything but myself. I blamed everything but myself. I was always pointing the finger out here when I should have been pointing the finger this way, saying, look, man, get yourself together. But I didn't have a conscience. It didn't matter what I did. I didn't look at what kind of ripple I was making. I'd just drop in there and whatever happened, happened. No thoughts about it, you know. And it wasn't until I was about 29 years old that I started to gain a conscience. And when I was 30, I gave my life to Christ in 2006. Although I was still kind of rowdy then, you know, and I mean, I was sitting in jail because I'd gotten into a fight with a guy in a FedEx parking lot. I was on the run from a different state for charges that I wasn't guilty of, but nonetheless, you know, I ended up in another state and ran into some bad people and didn't like how I'd met them. Kind of got under my skin, so I ended up meeting them in a FedEx parking lot, and we fought, and cops came, and I concealed my identity. In Arizona, that's a felony. So I ended up going to prison over there in Arizona for 18 months. I did over there. And then the other state came and got me upon my release and brought me over to that state, and I did another 3.5 years for the charges I was on the run from. I mean, good experience, you know, because you know, bad situation is good experience. We've got to learn from our experiences, you know. We've got to learn from our bad situations and from our good situations. But I hope I can help somebody out here. That's why I do these. You know, I don't just do these because I want to get likes and stuff. You know, a lot of people on here do these because they want to get likes and stuff. And You know, I'm not reading my Bible at 6 o'clock in the morning. I've been up since 4:30, but you know, I'm not doing this video because I want to get likes and stuff, man. I just want to help somebody, maybe possibly at a young age. You know, maybe a man that's in his early 20s or late teens, you know, that might watch this video and realize that, hey man, maybe if I catch my snap now, man, I won't end up a felon. You know, I haven't had my freedom really since I was 18 years old, you know. I mean, I've been a felon since I was 18, and I'm 45, you know. And I just want to see people have it better, you know. I can't even rent certain places. I can't. It's so, God has to open the door for me to find a rental. And when he does, it's like, go. Get it, because if you don't, you're not going to be able to move and do what you need to do, you know. And I thank God for that, for those open doors that he provides. It's things like that I know that God exists, because he's done it for us continually, man. Me and my wife, and we've started over a bunch of times. 11 minutes in. But I thank God for her too, you know. I'm not the easiest person to be around sometimes, you know, especially when I'm working. I'm just all about work, you know. And if it ain't, and I know how things need to go, and I know how things need to get done, and I got one drive when I'm working: get it done. No messing around. Get it done. And if you're not snappy, snappy as I am, I guess, you know, it can be kind of grueling, I guess, to work with me. But I get a lot of stuff done real fast, you know, and I do it right. And my wife says I'm a perfectionist. So, I mean, think about that. I do things fast and I get it done right, and I like everything good, you know. But anyway, I hope that my channel can help somebody, can build somebody up. I could care less about the other part of this YouTube thing. I mean, in on the real, you know. But the more likes, the more people are watching it. Maybe the more people it's helping. Cool. God over everything, man. Jesus is King. Bye.